Good morning and welcome. Today we will be talking to one of the most famous and influential composers of the Western society. Oh, this is so exciting! Can you just feel it? Oh, it's in the air. Anyway, today we will be talking to Amadeus Mozart.
Call me Wolfgang.
Okay, Wolfgang. Wolfgang. How are you feeling?
Well, how do you think I feel? My wife just left me.
And?
I have to write this requiem for tomorrow.
Oh my god, that's so bad. Anyway, I have some questions I would like to ask you. And I'm sure you'll answer them. The first one is, tell me about your childhood. How did it all begin? We all want to know, don't we?
Well, I was born on January 27th in 1756 at 8 p.m. In my hometown of Salzburg. Oh, little Mozart! I was born a genius. At the age of 5, I began composing my minuets. At the age of 9, I already had symphonies that I actually wrote.
Oh.
Can you pass me the...
Oh, sure. Here you go.
Ugh. Well, when I was 6, my sister and I went on a series of tours in Europe. Ah, how I remember those days. My sister and I were known as the
Miracle Children!
By then, I wasn't only a pianist, but a violin virtuoso as well.
But how did you manage to accomplish so much at such a young age?
I owe everything to my father, my dear, dear father, who had a great impact on my career. He was my discipline, my strength. He was also my manager. I remember the game he used to play with me when he wanted to wake me up in the morning.
Wolfgang, wake up! Wolfgang!
Gotta finish.
That's very amusing. Now tell me more about your tours.
As my father's rule stated, we had to perform twice a day. We performed at court in Vienna for Maria Theresa and for Francis many times. We toured Germany, Paris, that's where I published my first works, which were the 4 sonatas for violin and piano, and we went also to London. In 1769, my father and I toured through Italy, after which I composed many operas.
I wonder, what about your love life?
Let's just say, I was quite the ladies' man.
Oh, Wuffy!
Because of my time well spent, I had some problems with Archbishop von Colloredo. He was irritated with my constant absences and stubborn ways. but I think he was just jealous.
So obviously you had financial problems.
Yes. I could not find a permanent job until 1779, when I became a court organist.
I have just out of the topic. Have you ever went against your father's wishes?
Sadly, yes. When I married Constance Weber, she's from Germany. I liked her very much. But then, I was already dismissed from my job because of many arguments with Colorado.
I don't understand. You were such a great composer, yet you lived in poverty.
Well, the nobility and the court hated my music because they did not understand it. I guess it was too revolutionary for them. They only listened to that Rococo bullshit.
Oh, goodness. Somebody is better. I heard that you compose very quickly.
Oh yes. In less than 7 weeks, I composed my last 3 symphonies. The trick was that all the music was in my head. It was just a matter of putting it down on paper. That was the tedious part.
So you composed only for money?
Why else? I had no need to write it down. If it was all in my head, what's the point?
What? Oh yes. Well, we seem to be running out of time. Well, thank you so
Hey.
much for.
Want to hear a secret? I see dead people.
What?
Right there! In the corner! Can't you see him?
No.
It's Bach! And he's playing one of his fugues for me!
Okay, somebody get him out of here.
No, wait! Dakota! Dakota! No!
And now for my final thought. Mozart's music greatly enriched this world, and although in playful nature, the seriousness of his sound will always remain with us. Thank you for joining me, and goodbye.